Imagine a single penny doubling in value every day. It might seem insignificant at first glance. On day 1, you have 1 cent, just a single, lonely penny. On day 2, you have 2. Still, it doesn't look like much. This might not seem like much at first. It's easy to dismiss such small gains. But over time, the growth becomes astounding. Each day, the amount doubles and the results start to compound. After a month, you'd have over $5 million. This exponential growth is truly mind-blowing. This is the power of the compound effect. Small, consistent actions can lead to massive results. Darren Hardy, author of The Compound Effect, explains this phenomenon beautifully. He emphasizes the importance of consistency. Small, consistent actions can lead to remarkable results over time. It's about building habits that accumulate. It's not about making giant leaps, but taking small, deliberate steps in the right direction. Each step builds on the last. These small steps, compounded over time, create extraordinary outcomes, just like a plant grows slowly but surely. Think of it like building a muscle. You need to put in the effort consistently. You don't get a six-pack overnight. It takes time, dedication, and persistence. You need consistent workouts and a healthy diet over time. Each small choice adds up. The same principle applies to achieving success in any area of life. Whether it's your career, education, or personal projects, whether it's your career, relationships, or personal growth, small, consistent actions are the key. They build up to create a life of fulfillment and success. Every journey starts with a single step. It might seem small and insignificant at first, but that initial step is the beginning of something much larger. Every great achievement begins with a small action. Whether it's planting a tree, jotting down an idea, or starting a workout, these small actions set the stage for bigger accomplishments. The compound effect is like a domino effect. Each small action builds upon the previous one, creating momentum. One small action triggers another, and then another, creating a chain reaction of positive results. This chain reaction can lead to significant changes over time. For example, imagine you decide to read just 10 pages of a book every day. It might seem like a small commitment, but it adds up. That might not seem like much, but over a year, you would have read over 3,650 pages. This is a substantial amount of reading. That's equivalent to reading 12 books or more. Imagine the knowledge and insights you would gain from this simple habit. This simple habit can significantly enhance your knowledge and skills. It can open up new opportunities and perspectives. Similarly, if you save just a few dollars a day, you'll be surprised by how much you accumulate over time. Small savings can lead to financial security. These small, consistent actions might seem insignificant in the moment, but they create a ripple effect that leads to remarkable results. Each action contributes to a larger outcome. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about consistency. Consistent effort, even if small, leads to progress. Don't get discouraged if you miss a day or two. It's normal to have setbacks. Just get back on track as soon as possible and keep moving forward. The key is to maintain momentum and not give up. Habits are the foundation of success. They are the small, automatic actions we perform every day without even thinking about them. Brushing our teeth, making our bed, or checking our phones are all examples of habits. The good news is that we have the power to choose our habits. We can consciously decide to develop habits that support our goals and dreams. By building positive habits, we create a system for success that operates automatically. It's important to understand that habits take time to form. It's not an overnight process. Research suggests that it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. So be patient with yourself and focus on consistency. Section 4, Discipline, the engine of your success. Discipline is the engine that drives the compound effect. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is about making choices that align with your long-term goals, even when they require short-term sacrifices. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start by setting small, achievable goals that require discipline. For example, commit to working out for 15 minutes every morning or dedicating 1 hour each day to learning a new skill. Remember, discipline is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. There will be days when you don't feel motivated or disciplined. That's okay. Just try to do a little bit each day, even if it's just 5 minutes. Every small step counts. Section 5. Building habits that stick. Building good habits doesn't have to be difficult. Here are a few practical strategies to help you develop habits that stick. Start small. Instead of trying to change everything at once, focus on building one habit at a time. Choose a habit that is relatively easy to implement and gradually increase the difficulty over time. Make it obvious. Use visual cues to remind yourself of your habit. For example, leave your gym clothes out the night before if you want to exercise in the morning. Find an accountability partner. Having someone to hold you accountable can make a big difference. Share your goals with a friend, family member, or mentor, and ask them to check in with you regularly. Reward yourself. Celebrate your successes along the way. When you achieve a milestone, reward yourself with something you enjoy. Section 6, breaking free from bad habits. Just as we can build good habits, we can also break bad ones. It's a journey that requires dedication and self-awareness. Here are some tips to help you overcome negative habits. Identify your triggers. Pay attention to the situations, people, or emotions that trigger your bad habit. Understanding these triggers is the first step towards change. Once you're aware of your triggers, you can start to avoid them or develop coping mechanisms. This might involve changing your environment or practicing mindfulness techniques. Replace bad habits with good ones. Instead of trying to eliminate a bad habit altogether, try replacing it with a positive habit. This substitution can make the transition smoother and more sustainable. For example, if you tend to snack on junk food when you're stressed, try replacing it with a healthier alternative like fruits or vegetables. This not only helps break the bad habit, but also promotes better health. Be patient and persistent. Breaking bad habits takes time and effort. It's important to be patient with yourself and recognize that change doesn't happen overnight. Don't get discouraged if you slip up occasionally. Mistakes are a natural part of the process. Just get back on track as soon as possible and keep working at it. Consistency is key to making lasting changes. Remember, you have the power to change your habits. It requires determination and a positive mindset. It won't be easy, but it's definitely possible. Celebrate your small victories along the way as they are stepping stones to your ultimate goal.